Hi, everybody. Welcome to Human Nutrition. I wanted to take some time to make a video to go over the syllabus with you because I don't want to take class time on the first day to go over it. I'd rather spend some of that time talking to you and introducing the topic of nutrition. So without further ado, let me share my screen, and this is where I'll post announcements. Let's go through the syllabus. We have, pretty pictures on the first page. And please have a look at this. Before you email me and ask me a question, I'd like you to have a look at the syllabus. Here's information for getting together in class, our Zoom link, username and password, course summary, learning objectives, student learning outcomes, and here is the link to Poll Everywhere. Of course, I'll go to the Blackboard site in a few minutes, but Poll Everywhere is something that you will use for each class. I'd like you to download it to your phone or to your laptop, and we will start off most classes with some poll questions. What I want you to do is sign in with your last name and first initial, and the username you'll use for our class is chocolate. More information about your instructor, my email, again, our Zoom link. I'll have office hours. What's really about me is this picture. It's from Silfra National Park in Iceland, where you can snorkel between North America and Northern Europe. You can snorkel between two tectonic plates. I hope to go back there someday. There's an overview of the different assignments. We'll go through each one of them. The exams, there'll be 2 exams. So the My Plate plan, when we get to Module 2, where we're going over the different tools for evaluating your diet, you will keep track of your food intake and compare it to the recommendations. Let me just say right now that I will be going over each of these assignments as we get to them in class, but seeing as this is our overview information, I'm going over it so you can view it. You'll also have a food issues where you will be assigned a food issue or celiac or lactose intolerance, where you will follow that for 2 days. I give you all the resources you need, and then you'll write about your experience. If you do have a food issue, let me know. Of course, you can use that. In this assignment, you will determine your energy intake and your energy expenditure, as well as your nutrient intake and how it compares to standards. You'll write down everything you eat for 3 days and all your activity for 3 days, and then you will analyze it. I see here I have you will be issued a code. Well, that's not exactly right. You're going to have to buy it, but it's $30. You can get it from the bookstore. You can get it from online. I do want to say that if you do have concerns about this kind of assignment, and if this will trigger any eating issues you might have, let me know. You can analyze my diet. We also have a nutrient sales pitch where in groups of 2, you can pick a vitamin or a mineral and you'll do a sales pitch, a 2-minute sales pitch. We'll also have current events. And then we have course engagement, because showing up, while it's important, it's not always going to show your engagement. Not everybody talks in class, whether online or offline. So there are other ways that you can participate, and you will have a chance to look at this. If you have any questions, as always, please let me know. Course materials. Well, while I think this is possibly one of the most important classes you may ever take, I'm a realist. The textbook is optional, but if you do want to buy it, I will have the information for the readings. What is required is the access code for the diet and wellness assignment, and you can get it from the bookstore. They should have it. I talked to our book rep. He got in touch with them, or you can get it through Cengage. If you have any problems, please let me know. We'll also go back, and when we look at Blackboard, you'll see that each module that we're covering has a folder, and in each folder we have something to watch, something to read, perhaps a podcast or something to listen to, and cocktail chatter. Now, cocktail chatter is not required, but it may make you a better person. I listened to a podcast called the Slate Political Gabfest, and it always ends with cocktail chatter, that one piece of information that you want to share when you're having cocktails with friends. Of course, only if you're over 21. And if you have a question about something covered in class, ask me, is this cocktail chatter? Don't say, Is this on the exam? Here are university policies, resources, and our class policies. Ooh, looks like I forgot this one. Here's the daily syllabus that I mentioned earlier. The dates, the topics, overview, assignments, and the most important word, ladies and gentlemen, is tentative. If something comes up that you want to talk about, that's fine. The only date I think that won't change will be the the exam date, because it's important for you to know when those are happening so that you can organize everything else. So the exam is not tentative, but other materials may be. And I want you to read over this checklist, save it to your desktop, sign it, however you choose to sign it, and submit it to me on Blackboard. It basically tells me that you've read the syllabus and you understand what's going on. Each one of the topics that we will cover has a folder, and within each folder we have, well, let's not look at this one. Let's have a look. Module 3, one of my favorite modules. This is a video that I ask you to look at because at the beginning of Module 3, we cover the gastrointestinal tract. And I love the gastrointestinal tract, which, folks, means you will love the gastrointestinal tract. And in each folder, we have a watch. Here are the videos for you to watch. First day of discussion, a read. And this is where I will post study guides, the PowerPoints. Sometimes I will have cocktail chatter. Oh, look, I do this time. Sometimes I might have listen if I find a podcast that I want to require you to listen to. Otherwise, cocktail chatter, information that may be of interest to you, but not something you would be tested on. Like this whole, are there laxatives in my food? Spoiler alert, no way. These are course documents. These are the different topics we're covering. At the end of the semester, I have a special topic section for the last week. I think this is where I will cover detoxes, the myth of detox, and organic foods. Do you need them? Are they healthier? Assignments, please submit your checklist here. This is where you can sign up for current events. Please sign up for 2 dates. Let me tell you quickly a little bit about the current events. Current events are where you find something in your news feed, or you see an advertisement for a weight loss product, or you hear something about a food or a superfood, something that is of interest to you, and you bring it into class. There is nothing special that you need to do for it. I just want to use this as an opportunity to, why did you pick this? What is interesting to you? Let's talk about why it makes sense or doesn't make sense. Because 5 years down the road, I want you to be able to say, somebody's advertising a shake that is going to boost my immune system. That's not possible. So this is where you will sign up and these are the dates that you will bring in your current event. Here's the rubric for course engagement. This is not anything you need to hand in, but it is something that I will be assessing throughout the semester. And here are the different assignments. For those of you that are going to be using MindTap, here's where you will access the book. I'll see you in class. Thanks. Bye-bye.